Get ready to be inspired to overcome anything that is in your way. This year marks 2 years since Thomas Toledo's life changed forever. What happened was such a shock that he says he still can remember every single detail. And he joins me to share his incredible story. Good morning to you, Thomas.
Good morning, Erin.
I'm so glad that you're here this morning and you're willing to be vulnerable with us and tell us a little bit about your story. So if you could, I want you to first describe what your life looked like before this accident.
Before my accident, my life was full of joy, traveling for work, enjoying all the adventures, and just, living a simple and happy life.
Yeah, getting everything out of it that you could, right?
Yes.
So then take me to that evening. Take me to that night. What happened during the accident?
That night, my life changed forever. That night I got hit I was walking on the sidewalk outside of a nightclub, and out of nowhere a truck ran into me. I saw lights, I heard engines, sounds, and it happened so fast, it flashed, blink of an eye, right? The truck, I was pinned against the wall and the truck, and I saw my leg. I was just bleeding out. My leg was gone.
Was it almost an out-of-body experience for you to see yourself, but thinking, oh my God, is this me? Am I going through this?
Yes. I was stuck.
First look at a new story
That's trying. So at the crash scene, a guardian angel in the form of a security guard, which I think is so beautiful, appeared out of nowhere and he helped you out. Tell me more about that.
He saved my life, He ran immediately to me, and he put 2 tourniquets on my limb, and he helped me focus on staying alive. I asked him if I was gonna make it, and he said yes. And he stayed with me until the ambulance arrived.
He was so in tune with you. You were in the hospital for 2 months after that. And so I think a lot of the times you talk about accidents, right? But no one ever talks about what comes after that accident, that you now have to live with what's come from that accident. And so what did your recovery period look like?
It was, in the hospital was hard. Had to understand this is the new me, this is my new life. And
it's hard to grapple with.
It is, and with all the medications and drugs that are given to me, just made me feel different.
Especially at one point in your life when medication was not a regular part of your life, and now you're telling me, here's this, here's this, here's this. It's a lot to swallow, and then I'm sure you're thinking, 2 months in the hospital, I'm sure you're thinking, why me? You know what I mean? Why am I the person that has to take all of this on? Is that something you felt?
I felt that, and I just felt so angry and sad and angry and just mixed emotions. My life was perfect before this.
Yeah. But the challenges, they didn't stop there, right? You had a couple more hurdles after that. You lost everything, and we're talking from your job into your home. And so how does one keep pushing through that?
God by my side, and it doesn't stop. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing to understand what's going on in my life.
I'm so glad that you said God, because I think a lot of the times when people go through these situations, just how I was saying, why me? We get angry with God, right? And we're like, oh, I'm doing everything as a servant that I can. Why'd you put me in this position? You know what I mean? But I think sometimes he gives us these hurdles as a testimony, because now you're here on Good Morning Texas sharing the things that you've been through. And there's probably someone out there who's thinking, I'm going through something that is just as trying, or maybe not even as trying as something that Thomas has been through. So let me hold on to the faith that he's got, you know what I mean? And then maybe I can get through what I have going on as well. And you're a testament through that, just a walking testament in that. And so, you had to accept now that you have one leg, and obviously you have a prosthesis as well. And so you're still able to walk and do all the things. But coming to terms with that, was there phantomness as far as the leg goes?
Yeah, a lot of phantom pain, ghost pain, sharp pain, a lot of neuromas, just something I have to learn with. Something I have to understand.
Yeah.
And
It's a journey.
it's a journey. It's a hard one, but you keep pushing.
Indeed. It's been 2 years since the accident, and you're doing just that. I mean, you guys, Thomas walked in here on his own accord. You see him right there climbing walls. I mean, let's be clear. I'm not climbing walls, and I'm just fine. I'm 27. I don't even have the upper body strength to do that, let alone the leg strength as well. And you are taking on new things. So I want to ask you if you have a piece of advice for anybody out there who's listening, who's thinking, okay, I'm going through a hard time as well. I've got my own hurdles. What advice would you give to them?
To find a motivational speaker that connects with them, to get closer to God, to never give up, to keep pushing. You know, mental health is real. I didn't know about mental health till now. So by me understanding what this is, you know, I just want to share it to everybody, you know, never give up. Never give up. Never
give up. There's so much life still ahead of you, Thomas Toledo. Thank you so much for coming on here, being vulnerable with me, and speaking the truth about the Lord and that He will carry you through. And I'm so grateful that you were able to pour your heart out and do it with us on GMT. We're so grateful. And you guys can keep up with Thomas on his Instagram. You can follow his entire story there, and it's quite an incredible one.
Thank you, Erin.